Hey, what's up YouTube? It's DUBKDAD. Man, it might almost be time to play this damn game again. I took a hiatus. I was trying to get back into it, but losing the 6 cents in return, you know, that was like the sackiest shit. I mean, I can't even explain how terrible it feels to lose to one of cards. I mean, you only have one in your deck. It's not like you can search 6 cents or search return, you know, and then just like play it out and then, you know, set it up. You have to draw it, then set it up, then set it. I hope it doesn't get in-phase MST'd or trap stun. And just, oh my God, this shit was just so bad. I am so glad that we won't have to deal with those two cards in the next format. That said, that doesn't mean that's the end of the sacky shit. A lot of you guys are rejoicing, thinking that dragons are dead and blah, blah, blah. The deck has evolved again. You guys said it was dead when they lost the baby dragons. And then look, now they're at one of each. I was hoping that they would have gotten banned. But I knew deep down they were just all going to go to one, because the people who've been playing the deck for the longest, at least since before Nationals, like myself, we already knew that even at one, the deck just functions, you know, like agents or chaos dragons, wherein you just have a bunch of boss monsters. And that's basically what the dragon rulers are. They're boss monsters. And while having access to their primary effect, you know, their from hand effect is all but gone, you know, or made a lot more inconsistent. Their special summon ability is just what makes them still busted. So what are we gonna do about it? It'll be just like last format until somebody finds a way to make the deck irrelevant. Because right now people are playing mythic rulers. One of each dragon, a couple of each mythic dragon, with the blue eyes, white stone draw engine, throw in some upstarts and reckless greeds, and you have a deck that can put over 10,000 damage on the field in 2 turns. No, with triple dragon shrine, the card is so good. Going first, activate shrine, send Flamvell Guard and white stone, get blue eyes, trade in, play maybe a card of consonance on a tuner that you drew. If you drew another white stone, then you just go ham spam ridiculous. I don't think some of you guys are ready. I can already hear you guys, some of you guys' sphincters tighten. A lot of butthurt people gonna be out there. But I mean, it's fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! You choose to play the game. If you choose to play competitively, you have to understand that good decks are going to be played. You want to play for fun, play for fun. And I always say, if you're going to play for fun, realize that for some people, having fun is using the best deck that gives them the best possible results. That's fun for them. I'm not knocking you for wanting to run your zombie stun or whatever kind of deck that you put together and you've been wrecking your, you know, 4-man locals with. I mean, that's all good and gravy, and have fun with that, and cheers to you, and much excite and so much doge. But when I travel an hour or so to go to an event, I'm gonna play a deck that's gonna give me the best chance at topping, possibly even winning. It may be dragons, because I like the deck. Genuinely, I like the deck. I just started hating the deck because of 6 cents. Return was already bullshit, but then 6 cents just made it such a fucking sack factor. Then you got Bujins, another deck I like. Girgias, you guys been with me for a while, you know Girgia and Bujins, those are my decks. I like those 2 decks. But, I mean, for a second I was trying to mess around with some kind of random plant deck. Lone Fire went to 2. I felt all tingly inside. And then I realized there's no good targets to get with fucking Lone Fire. Sure, you can play Gigavice, but damn, you have to, I mean, even with 2 Lone Fire, you still got to draw the damn Lone Fire. If they max C, you don't have any fallback plays. You know, the deck loses harder to Ophion than anything. Loses to Vandy's Emptiness. Christie is at 3. Fossil Dino shits on the deck. Maxi hampers the deck. It's just way too much work, and that is not fun. Having to work so hard, you know, when it's not consistent. You know, like the thing with Hyretics. You have to work really hard with Hyretics, you know, to put damage on the board, play around Maxi, play around setups. But the payoff, you know, is pretty damn good. You know, you OTK. And on top of that, it's consistent. Gigavice isn't consistent. Tried turbo builds. I've tried, you know, a Hyretic type engine with dualities and cars. And it allowed me to get to my combo piece, but it took too many turns. You know, 3 or 4 turns, and next thing you know, my opponent got like Spark and Emptiness, or they got a shitload of back row, or I'm just so far behind in field presence after playing my Upstart and Duality and car. I mean, you know, it just doesn't pay off. So I know one of the things you guys like about my channel is that I post deck lists with the actual cards. So I'll be looking for that. I'm still in Phoenix, as you can see the random ass palm tree in the background. I would be doing this in the house, but there are no quiet spots in the house. For some reason, Phoenix decides to build all the homes with very thin walls. And so if you live in an apartment, you hear all your neighbors, you hear the dogs, just something I'm still adjusting to. Well, that's all for now, guys. WK Dad, and I'm out.